Hi, I'm back again taking a look at the Parable of the Sower, which is found again in Matthew, Mark, and Luke. It is a pretty long commentary because there's so much to go over in this one, and I'm not even really looking much at the explanation that he gives his disciples privately later. I'm just looking at the passages of the parable itself. But so the gist of it is that he compares the kingdom of God to a sower who goes out and throws seeds out in order to do his planting, which apparently the style of planting at that time was just to throw seeds willy-nilly all over the place. But some of the seeds fell on various types of soil or among various weeds and whatnot, and they either never grew roots or grew really shallow roots and failed to flourish, or they got choked out by weeds and were not successful. But the ones that did fall on good soil, I wanted to point out that some of those plants bore more fruit than others, but they were all successful. They were considered successful plants. And so that was one of the most interesting things that I kind of found about this, from the resources that I used, is that you can be a successful kingdom-minded Christian bearing more or less fruit than someone else. So it really dispels that idea of needing to compare yourself. The Pharisees did that quite a lot. And so this parable is sort of the beginning of Jesus's primary method of using parables throughout his ministry. This is kind of a turning point in his teaching style. And so when I mentioned the Pharisees, that sometimes these parables were also meant to sort of mystify the Pharisees, and if they didn't really understand what Jesus was talking about, then it left them with little opportunity to object to the things he was saying. So he does explain things to his disciples, and of course then they convey that, the writers of the gospel accounts convey that, and we're able to get the benefit of that interpretation as well. But a lot of people did not understand these. So, but take a look at the commentary, because there is just a lot to take in, and I'll get into the explanation passage another time. Thanks.